Hey there, Jeffrey here, Sephora Beauty Director, and I'm really excited to hang out with you guys today because we're launching a new series of videos here on the Sephora YouTube channel. It's all about my first Sephora order. We've been seeing you guys really posting videos and kind of tagging us and letting us know what were the first products that you ever purchased. And of course, the beauty directors, we've been trolling the comments, seeing you guys posting these videos, and we wanted in on the action. So I brought to you my favorite products that I remember starting with Sephora from the very beginning. I've been with Sephora now, I'm dating myself, I can't believe I'm about to do this, but I've been with Sephora now for over 12 years. So all of these products actually have withstood the test of time and have lived in my kit for the longest. So if you're looking for my tried and true and my must-haves from the beginning of my Sephora career, then this video is for you. So obviously it wouldn't be my first Sephora order if I didn't start with some skincare. That's actually where I started within my Sephora career. I started in the skincare world and I really wanted to go out there and make a change and kind of help people with their skin. And actually working with Sephora, I actually learned how to change and take care of my own skin as part of the process, which was really cool. So the first product that I fell in love with in the skincare world was from Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. Now, this is a really beautiful formula that's packed with vitamin C. If you watch this channel, you know that it's one of my powerhouse ingredients and a must-have for any skincare routine. But this one is packed with multiple forms. That was another reason why I really loved Peter Thomas Roth, is that he wrote all of the ingredients on the front of the bottles. So as I was learning, it was really easy for me to understand what the ingredients were doing and what kind of effects they had on the skin. So you can read right here on this one, it actually has glycolic, salicylic, citric, peach, white, oak, lemon, lime, and linden, and grapefruit. All really potent forms of vitamin C, and you've got some AHAs and BHAs in there, which are giving you some exfoliation gently every day. This has actually been a form of vitamin C that I've incorporated into my routine for years, and I just picked up a new bottle, I wanna say maybe like 2 months ago. I will say that that's another thing that I really love about this product is that it lasts forever. All you need is the size of a dime, and that's good for cleansing twice a day. So this is a really beautiful cleanser. If you're looking for something that's, really gonna bring a lot of change and give you a really beautiful glow, then this is the cleanser for you. Okay, so the next product actually comes tagged with another funny story. I remember the very first time I ever did makeup at Sephora was at our very first training. And the first product I reached to grab to apply before applying makeup was the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Now, since then, I've fallen in love with this product, but when I used it the first time, I applied way too much, and it was balling and rolling, and as I was applying the makeup, I couldn't get anything to stick. It was really embarrassing. But since then, I found to really love this product. Using a little bit can really bring a huge change to your makeup routine on a daily basis. Just by putting this underneath your foundation creates kind of like a flexible base for your foundation to sort of sit and move on so that it's comfortable and moves with you throughout the day. It's going to increase the durability of your complexion and any makeup that you put on top of it, and essentially give you a blurred, finished, smooth complexion to work with before you even go in to put makeup. So if you have never tried a primer, Smashbox is definitely authority. You should look into their primers because they're amazing. Now, I remember when I first started with Sephora, one of the first trainings that we had, I was fortunate enough to get trainings from all of the brands that we carried at Sephora. One of the ones that really stuck out into my mind and sort of resonated with me, I guess from sort of like an inspirational standpoint, was Urban Decay. Now, Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Pencil in 0 has been a staple in my kit since the beginning. I really feel like since it's a waterproof glide-on formula that you can kind of smudge and move around, I was able to manipulate and create all kinds of looks with this one product. It was definitely something that I had to have. I also really loved it because it was a product that I knew that if I recommended to a client to wear in the waterline, it was gonna last all day. I never got returns on this product, and so I just knew that if I recommended it to somebody that they would love it. So definitely, if you've never checked out the 24/7 Glide-On Eye Pencils, then this one's for you. So next up is another product that I always loved showing to clients because they kind of built this amazing story behind the product. It's DIORSHOW MASCARA. Now this has been an iconic product for years and years and years. So one of the reasons why I fell in love with this product is kind of the story behind behind it. Dior has always been known for their backstage sort of lifestyle, really connected to fashion. And as somebody who's always wanted to be a fashion designer, I instantly resonated with that behind the brand. One of the coolest things is that when you pull out the brush, you'll notice that it's got a big fluffy sort of teddy bear brush. This is actually inspired by Pat McGrath using a toothbrush backstage to apply mascara on at one of her famous Dior shows. Now this is amazing. I love the formula. It's really rich and it's infused with rose essential oil. So it's really conditioning to the lashes, nourishes them, and it has an amazing smell. So next up is a brand that actually started as a baby brand when I worked at Sephora. I remember when Makeup Forever was only one area in the store and it only took up just the smallest little bit of space and there was maybe like 20 or 30 products. Since then, Makeup Forever has become an industry standard and people know and use this brand in the makeup industry for years now. This is Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. I remember when Ultra HD launched, I felt like it was a formula that was really great for anybody and I use it all the time because it's still tried and true today. I know that if I put it on, it's gonna give that sort of flexible, beautiful, sort of natural finish and really look great in any photography that I'm taking. So if you're looking for a foundation that's gonna be really versatile and kind of omni-channel, then this is a really great formula to grab. So the last product actually kind of comes as sort of like a little trio or like a little mini family. I remember the first look that I fell in love with at Sephora was actually the first look that was in our windows. I remember I started in the summer of 2006 and the first campaign that was ever in the windows that I worked at was called Summer Survival. It was basically this beautiful girl who had a big bronze sort of sun hat on and she had kind of glowing skin and this soft baby pink lip. And I remember I feel like it was so sort of taboo because I remember flashbacks of those characters from those movies at the time that had the ultra tan skin and those bright kind of icky pink lips, but this was done in such a beautiful sort of editorial way. And so I wanted to bring that to my clients. I also worked in Austin, Texas, and people were really big into tan at the time. They were all about tanning and tanning beds and self-tanners. Definitely not the best, but I wanted to fake that out for my clients. So I would always recommend them Laguna Bronzer from NARS. Now this is a really beautiful soft finish bronzer. So what I loved most about this product is that I knew that it was universally appealing. I could kind of use it on anyone and I could get some use out of it. Even on the deepest of skin tones, I used to use this as a setting powder just to give a beautiful sort of golden radiance and that sort of lit from within glow. So next up, to add a little bit of a flush to that look, I remember the model had sort of almost like a peachy orange cheek. So I gravitated towards Luster Blush from NARS as well. Now I remember NARS was really adamant about their blushes being the blush to go to. So I remember always trying to play around with all the different ones. That was way back when they even had cream blushes. So beautiful, that formula. Oh, I miss that formula so bad. Anyway, so I fell in Luster instantly because it's kind of almost like that soft peachy glow. It's like you look like you're lit from within, almost like you have your own candlelight following you around, which is really amazing. I'm gonna do a quick swatch for you so you could see here. But it's almost just like a soft pearl, and that sort of diffuses out and gives the skin just a beautiful flush so that you look really warm. And I would partner that with a really, really light baby pink lip, kind of giving you that sort of Southern California sort of beach babe vibe. Okay, so the last product of the NARS trio that I used to sport was Albatross Highlighter. So now I know a lot of you out there are already familiar with this highlighter because it is a classic. I feel like it was one of the first to really give that sort of quote unquote blinding flash and really give you that high intensity highlight to really build out that cheekbone and give you a contoured look. It's got a beautiful gold duotone reflect that just sits on the skin and looks amazing and just kind of diffuses imperfections and gives you a really beautiful side, again, sort of golden lit from within glow. So if you can't tell, the whole look was very golden goddess, again, beach babe. I've always been about that sort of SoCal life, so it's, no wonder that I live in LA now. Okay, so that's it. Those are my OG products, essentially the products that were in my first Sephora order. Or they're kind of the products that I remember always always gravitating towards to show to clients because I knew that they were gonna be amazing. So I wanna hear what your first Sephora order was, so be sure to shout out those products in the comment section below, or you can even link us to your videos because I wanna watch those. So if I'm, shouting you out in the comments, be sure to holler at me back, okay? As always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so because we've got more amazing content headed your way. And if you're curious what my current obsessions are, you can catch me on social media at Hey There Jeffrey here. So I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.